Do you feel the fight happens between you and Rolly?
Probably not. I reckon, mate, he's a fat cunt right now.
What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, powered by Stagefront VIP. Being joined with Ohara Davies is making his Golden Boy debut. Gonna make some noise in this 140-pound division that has a lot of people, man. But one guy in particular that you've been wanting a fight with because he had the title, Rolly Romero. No fight with him, but his opponent, Ismael Barroso. Just overall, what are your feelings toward that whole situation with yourself and Rolly?
To be honest, I don't really care. I'm just thankful that I'm fighting. You know, I don't care who is up against, Rolly, Ismael Barroso, anyone. I don't care. I'm just happy that I'm here and I'm fighting. I'm just very thankful because I've been through so many ups and downs in my boxing career, and I'm not at the top, I'm at the middle, but I'm on my way to the top. And this is just a stepping stone for me to get where I'm going.
You know, when you look at Barroso, many people felt that he beat Rolly, that was an unfair stoppage. How did you see his last performance against Rolly?
Oh, I've watched it about 10 times, 10, 15, 20 times. Listen, I feel like he would have got stopped anyway.
Who?
Ismael Barroso. Yeah. I think if he didn't get stopped in that moment, another round or two, he probably would have got stopped anyway. Tony Weeks probably I feel like he probably put a bet down for the first 10 rounds for him to get out of there. He thought, mate, I'm gonna lose a hell of a lot of money. Stop this shit now. Yeah. But I reckon in the next round or two, Ismael Barroso, he would have got stopped because yes, he done good in the first 9 rounds, but he was starting to look a bit weak, and at his age, he was starting to look a bit weak. And with Rolly, he didn't look great too, but he's younger, fitter, stronger, and he had youth in his side. So I reckon Ismael Barroso fought a good fight for the first 9 rounds. I know Rolly went down, and he threw some good overhand left hooks, and he's the shots downstairs. He's old, but he knows how to plant his shots, and he knows how to use what he's got to his advantage. He's got a lot of boxing. He's got like a lot of boxing experience, and it helps him. But against me, he's trying to. This will be the end of the road for him.
Yeah, you mentioned that at the press conference that you'd be very disappointed in yourself if you didn't get a knockout. Why is that, and why are you expecting a knockout?
Because I know what I can do. I know how hard I've worked. It's not about him. It's not personal to him. It's about me. I know how hard I've worked, how sharp I feel, and I'm at the best right now that I've been. So if I can't get a 40-year-old Ismael Barroso out of there, then then that ain't no good. So I will get him out of there though. I'll do a good job with him, and because they got I saw one pizza shop that's in a hotel, and I really want a pizza from there. So the sooner I get him out of there, the sooner I can go get a pizza. So I'm thinking, I sat down, and I have, it's been calculated. The fight's going to be about 9:30. If I get him out of there in about 2 rounds, I can quickly get here by 10 and get a pizza. Yeah. If it goes to 10 rounds, then I have to wait until 10:30, and I don't really want to wait until 10:30.
Let's see if that happens. But yeah, a lot of people make fun of your opponent Barroso because of his age, and they say he's older than what's on paper. By chance, do you listen to any of that stuff online?
Nah, because yes, he looks old. I thought the same thing when I see him. I'm like, damn. But I've seen him fight at the same time, and I know what he can do. I know that he's a dangerous fighter still, and whether he's 40 or 50, the guy can fight.
Your division's stacked right now. A lot of interesting potential matchups for you. But if you get with this one, I feel like you put yourself right up there with the big names like DAZN and Ryan and Teo. Arnold was there too. I could see a fight between you and Arnold. But I know ultimately you want to be at the top of the division. But for you, what's your dream fight at 140 pounds?
Listen, I ain't got no dream fight. I'm just doing it. I'm going to see how far I can go. I believe I can get to the top. Rolly's got to defend against me after I get this win on Saturday night. So the next stop will be the WBA world title, and after I win that, then whoever's next is next. But as of now, I'm just thinking about this fight and then getting a world title.
Let me ask you about that. Do you feel the fight happens between you and Rolly?
Probably not. I reckon, mate, he's a fat cunt right now. He's paying about £190. So he's probably just going to give the belt up, and I'd fight someone else for it.
What do you make of that?
He achieved a world title, which he shouldn't have really won, but he can't handle it. You know, sometimes people, they can't handle it. They get a bit of money, a bit of fame, a bit of success, and they can't handle it. He is young in his mind, and you know, I can't judge him because I've been there too. And he's young in his mind, and this is the phase of life that he's going through, and he might change in another year or two. But as of right now, he's in a pretty immature phase of life.
Okay, say the fight does happen and he surprises you and he gets back in shape and he says he's not retired and you know, he gets back in there. I'm sure you've scoped him out. How does he match up with you? And is there anything there that you're like, oh, okay, he brings something interesting to the table?
Yeah, he's young and fit, but I'll still knock him out. He ain't nothing special. He ain't nothing special. He's quite basic ABC 1 2 3. He tries to float, shoulder roll, but he can't do it properly. That's why again in his last fight, Barroso kept on coming over and like he kept on getting him round because he had his hands like that. Have your hands up because you're not Floyd. Floyd is Floyd. If you can't do the shoulder roll properly, stop it. He got caught once, twice, 3 times there. He's still like this. I'm like, are you thick? Now come on, you got to have game plan A, B, C, and if they don't work, then you got to fucking work him out in the ring and learn how to adapt. But it was no adapting in that fight. So I think he is pretty basic ABC 1 2 3, and I reckon I'll knock out Rolly Romero.
Good stuff, man. I want to see these fights with you, and it's going to be really, really interesting. So I'll keep my eye out on this fight you have with Barroso. Good chatting with you, Ohara. Appreciate it, my man. Marcos Villegas here in Las Vegas. This guy right here fighting Ismael Barroso, Ohara Davies this weekend.